So no Jared Allen for this game and for the next 6 to 8 weeks. He's out with injury. He has a broken leg, I believe. It's crazy.
Welcome to 2K Sports annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for him.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Brandon Miller is out there with Michael Porter. And then it's MP. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Ford in at the 5. And for Chicago, they've got DeJounte Murray. He's out there with Mitchell. And it's McCain in at the 3 slot.
So now Lloyd
And when you
Ford
talk
is
about
out
these two teams
starting.
tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for
And
sure.
but no
yeah.
center off the bench
Game
either.
plan for both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
Tip-off goes to the Hornets. Inside, here's Ford. Chicago grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
And here's Charlotte now, following the bucket by the Bulls. Porter gets the bucket.
Just a nice smooth stroke on that 3 from Porter Jr. He knows that shot very well.
The foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Pass to Pollard. Back to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And there goes Murray, a serious leaper.
Mitchell gets ball. Here's MP. Outside Porter. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Porter's got 6.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Nance outside. Pass to McCain. And he drives in. That one no good. Great D that time from Miller. To the inside. Tipped. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Miller. The finish. And Mitchell with the slam.
The always active hands of Murray came off right there. His steal leads to an easy one.
Porter's shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here comes the break. Here's MP. Finished off the break.
And give him Pete credit. Hustling in transition and gets rewarded for it.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Pollard. Back to Murray. Here's Pollard. Here's McCain. He had 25 points in his last game. Nance with a screen on Miller. McCain shot is off.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Good vision from MP with the ball. Now, he saw where the better opening was and delivered.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first.
And the closer he gets, the deadlier Murray can be. He just enjoys working close in.
Ball outside. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. And every offense works to create good looks. Here are the beneficiaries of that effort. LaMelo Ball, number 1. Second, Brandon Miller.
The shooting has been phenomenal from both of these guys this season. Just look at the percentages they're maintaining.
They set the pick. The 3. Nance pulls down the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Murray against MP. Pass to McCain. Lets the 3 fly. Hornets with the rebound. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
That was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Here's Pollard. Pass to McCain. Shot is up. Ball with the rebound.
And you gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Porter's shot is off. Bulls trail by 6. Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still playing at all.
Yeah, it really is, Brian. And for him to get back to playing at the highest level, he has really stuck with it. And you've got to admire his mental and physical toughness.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And coming down the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, have modern training methods help players get through it in one piece, you think?
Without a question, B.A. At the same time, it's a keeping up with the Joneses situation. If the guy you're guarding is in top form, that wears you down too.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Murray. And again, Chicago no good. Charlotte leading by 6. MP, the pass to Porter. Back to MP. Ball outside. There's the 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 6th assist of the night. Murray passes to Pollard. Back to Murray. Pass to McCain. With the teardrop. Blocked.
Some of it's good defense and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
Yep, that one goes.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Bulls trail by 11. That's 10. Stolen by MP. Takes it inside. Count it. MP's got 6.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And here's Mitchell. He picked up 15 in their last win against the Kings in Sacramento.
But he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
5 on the clock. Just stop the run. Oh, they get a hand on it. Left side Murray. Second chance shot. And he nails the jumper. Give him 8.
And Murray, lethal off the dribble, but can do it off the catch as well.
MP, the pass to Miller. No good with a layup.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Pass to McCain. Nance with a screen on Miller. Here's McCain. Here's Nance. Nails the baby hook.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Here's Ford. Here's MP. Defended by Murray. Miller on the wing. He had 22 in the win against New York.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Murray finds Nance. Here's Pollard. He's guarded by Porter. Ball against Mitchell. Nance with a screen on ball. Mitchell gets rebounded by Charlotte.
And that's what he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
MP, that was good.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Bulls. It's a 13-point game. Here's MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 10. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Charlotte leading by 13. Outside Porter. Back to MP. Pass to Miller. From 18 feet away. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now, and even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's McCain. Still without a bucket. Nance, high post. Stolen by Miller. Now the Hornets moving it up. Oh, and now with no question, powered it down.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They set the screen. Here's McCain. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for MP.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort. Who knows? But that's something that needs to change.
Gives us a chance to catch up with. They're shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Trey Mann out there with Mobley. And it's Gibson in at the center position, filling out the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Porter. The 3 ball. Knocks down the long J. Porter's got 13.
Catch and release. Porter Jr. is so quick. Tough to close out on.
Here's McCain, fires from deep, sends it home from three-point land.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know, it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's here's MP. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against New York.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
Here's McCain. Here's Mann. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Mann's got 4 points in the quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
No problems knocking that one down. Miller's got 20.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to McCain. Outside man. Just 5 to shoot. And it's MP with a rebound.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Off the mark. Taking it in 5 for 6 now. And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Pass to man. And there's a pick. Up and over Porter. Man, misses. Charlotte has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. And the shot goes down. MP's got 12.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Here's man. And again, Chicago, no good. Pass to Ford. The floater. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Mobley passes to Gibson. Now man. And here's Mobley. Outside man. Here's Gibson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
Nance can't get it to go. For Charlotte, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Chicago's going 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's man. Chicago making a switch here. House is checked in.
Second team foul. Checking into the game for your Bulls. Number 40.
Outside Mitchell. Outside man. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Mitchell. Takes a 3. Connects from downtown. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Pass to Porter. MP with it. Miller left side. Goes up on the wing. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sensible hits.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Daniels passes to Porter. Now here's MP. Miller outside. Fires the 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Miller's got 27 points.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
To the wing, right side. Nance Nance in the post. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And let's not ignore his impact at the other end. 4 blocks on the night. That's what you call sending a message defensively.
Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Charlotte has gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the second quarter. Count the basket.
2 gritty points for MP. Didn't let the contact slow it.
And the Bulls shooting only 36% during the second. Pass to Man. Here's the three. The rebound by Ford. Ford's got rebound number 7 tonight. Down low. They swipe it. Here's McCain. Here's the pick. Jacks up a 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 5 rebounds in the game.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
Here's McCain. Three-pointer off the mark.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
They need this. A nice shot from McCain. McCain's got 6.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Miller outside. Three-pointer. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Miller's got 30 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard. And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Pass to House. Back to Mitchell. Now Man. Outside Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. They get it back. Tries again. Nance. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there. Here's MP. There's the drive. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Now Man. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Sacramento.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
And Charlotte making a change here. Outside Mitchell. 6 to shoot, 2 in the run. And it's good on the layup. Mitchell's got 8 points in the quarter.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Ball finds MP. Miller with it. MP outside. Ball outside. Over Mitchell. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Ball's got his second bucket on the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Mitchell. Outside Man. Takes the 3. Yeah, that one's good. Mitchell for 3. Mitchell's got 13.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Pass to Wilkins. Now MP. Launches it from deep. Chicago with a rebound. Nance has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Murray. Hey, it's 6 attempts. He's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And not letting the contact affect him at all. Give Murray credit for keeping his focus.
Big Grant Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all three levels.
Yeah, I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And with it, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16 and a half points a game. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Lays it up and in off the penny assist. He's got 15.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Here's Wilkins. And a miss there on the triple. And for the Bulls, they're shooting 40% so far in this one. Mitchell, the pass to Murray. 1:03 left in the second quarter. No good on the three.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
That one goes in.
And that's what you get with MP. Relentless and can score in a variety of ways.
Outside man. Three-pointer. Pollard can't get it to go. MP outside. Miller against Murray. Back to MP. Trent, the pass to Ball. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
A sweet shot right there from Ball. A multi-talented offensive weapon.
A foul called on MP. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
His fourth foul already. And we're not even at halftime. He'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
Number 23, Delano Banton.
Pass to Pollard. Back to Mitchell. The three is up. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the paint. And Trent the bucket on the assist by MP.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for the Hornets. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Chicago Bulls.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the season, here's how the standings are looking in the East.
Taking a look here at Chicago, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part, the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Just about ready for the... Making a change here. MP's checked in. Outside Porter. Back to MP. Pass the ball. Over Mitchell. Ball no good. On the floor for Charlotte. Michael Porter out there with Miller. Then it's Ball. Then it's MP. And it's Ford in at the 5. Down low. Here's McCain. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Great D that time from Porter. MP, the pass to Ball. Miller outside. The rebound by Murray. And for Chicago. In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming on the free throw. Outside Mitchell. From 20 feet. And again, no good by Chicago.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Outside Porter. The three. And it's Chicago with a board. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to McCain. Back to Murray from outside the arc. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
Here's Miller. Charlotte, no good that time either. The Bulls have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Pass to Pollard. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. And here's Miller. Back to MP. To the inside. Now here's Ball. Here's Ford. He's guarded by Nance. 4 on the clock. And here's MP from outside. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 25 points in the game.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
Back to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. The rebound by MP.
Yeah, the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the pick one line.
And a foul called on MP. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Back to MP. Here's Wilkins. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Murray. Once again, off the mark by Chicago. MP with it. Now guarded by Mobley. And that one's good. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, attacking on the interior, MP can be relentless.
Now here's Mobley. He's scoreless. The drive by man. And out of bounds, the Hornets will take it. Richardson's checked in for Chicago.
And on the floor for your Bulls, number 35.
Here's Charlotte. They're on an 11-2 run. Pass to Wilkins. Here's Benton. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Gibson. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And the shot's good. Man's got 6.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Trent with it. Pass to Garrett. Five to shoot. Here's MP. And that one's on target from the wing. MP's got 29 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Mobley outside. Here's Gibson. Basket counts. 7 points in the game. Here's Garrett. Trent with a screen on Mobley. Here's Garrett. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Charlotte. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting.
Pass to Pollard. And here's Man. Here's Pollard. Here's McCain. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
They've got Trey Mann. Also Murray out there. And it's Pollard in at the power forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Shot clock at 6. And here's MP from outside. Counted from distance. MP's got 10 points in just the second half. Chicago has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to McCain. Outside Murray. Here's McCain. Here's the floater. The shot off that time. MP scanning the floor. Right wing. Trent with it. MP outside. Shot clock at 5. From downtown. And it's Chicago with a board. Here's McCain. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. All right, Stan, what's one rule you'd change if you could be commissioner for a day?
Well, first thing I want to know, Brian, if I get to be commissioner for the day, for that day, do I get Adam Silver's salary?
100%.
Brian, I'd get rid of all the replays.
All the replays. No more reviews. Human factor.
No reviews, no challenges. Let's play the game and keep the flow of the game going.
Drills it from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
The ball's not loose. It's stolen by MP.
You know, guys, there's really no substitute for the effort MP brings.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hornets.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Banton, he's checked in for Charlotte.
And really strong at the line since the break.
To win the cold spell. Man, misses.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Here's McCain. Will stand the minimum games threshold for postseason awards. It seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player
Got
contracts.
41.
So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar that players are looking to surpass.
Do you like the 65 games, or would you like to see a different number?
I mean, I think it's great. If anything, I'd like to see it higher.
A chance to get a quick injury report.
Guys, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Chicago. Some stitches needed for the cut, but that's the extent of it. No sign of concussion, fortunately. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to be healthy coming down the stretch. It looks like their depth will be tested now.
Well, and Allie, it appears that he needs some work done before he comes back to this one.
And we all know that if it's something he can play through, he'll be back, no doubt. He's playing bigger than his listed height. He's doing work on that glass.
Murray scanning the floor. Pass to McCain.
2 minutes
Looking
remaining.
to win the run. And he takes it up and lays it in. McCain's got 12 points here in the second half. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ford. And out of bounds, a Chicago ball.
First to see that kind of mistake, coach is going to be on him about that one.
Mitchell's checked in for Man. Chicago has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Nance outside. Pass to McCain. Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel like?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well as you can possibly be taken care of. It's just that there's a lot of travel in an NBA season, and if you're on the coast, you probably feel it a little bit more even than the teams in the middle of the country.
MP, the pass to Banton. Yet another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible. But it's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Hornets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, NBA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Boy, we can't say enough about what a talented team this is. Their 68th win coming for them in what's already been a very successful run.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
Pass to Benton. Clock at 6. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Yeah, they blocked out the
Oh,
noise,
let's do it.
blocked out the
We're only
distractions,
by
kept
47.
on grinding, and
Yeah,
this
Jared Allen and Tay James long.
It's always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that